Oh
Oh,
no.
here we go.
Okay.
One, two, three, four. It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat our life. Come and join us and see what we got. Having fun and doing take cool shots. Watch our videos, laugh a lot. Well, join us and then care shall be forgot. It's the after show chat. Where they go wearing Harold Angelo came to see. It's the after show chat. We'll have some fun. Gang going nuts. We don't know what else to sing about. So I'll throw it in. Something. The clock is ticking and time to start the show. What time it ends, we just don't know. Hopefully Mrs. Dufresne doesn't wake up. Oh, Mrs. Dufresne. One thing for certain, we're all happy friends. And all together the fun never ends. So stick around and watch with us. It's the After Show Chat.
Get your butt to bed, Harold Dufresne.
Yo, this is Clownvis, host of Clownvis to the Rescue, and you're watching the After Show Chat. I thought you knew. Whoop, whoop.
Hey.
Hey, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks to everybody who gave a shout out for the 100th episode coming up.
Thank you.
Crispy Shrimps, Claire, we do appreciate it. Thanks, Clownvis, for mentioning us on the show a couple of times tonight on his show, Clownvis to the Rescue. We do appreciate that. Thanks for having me in your pocket, Clownvis.
I know.
All right, gang.
Yeah.
You don't want to fool around tonight because we have a very, very, very special guest with us tonight.
That's right.
A fan favorite of the After Show Chat. People are always excited when we have this guest on. She was on right around June. We met her and we saw her perform with hey Buzz Bomb. Hello, Mr. Producer, Buzz Bomb. Hey Bryce. We saw her perform. She opened up for Clownvis whenever he performed in New Orleans. Her and I were talking a little bit earlier. Hopefully, maybe Clownvis is going to play again in New Orleans, and maybe she could open up for him again. Without further ado, Gene, welcome.
Hi.
And you're looking good, Gene. With your
Yeah.
sweater, you're looking good.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's bring on the one and only Miss Valerie Sassyfras.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy.
Hi.
Good to see everybody again.
Yep.
Hi.
Gene.
See you.
Ramona will be joining us in a little bit. Valerie, Gene's here with us right now. Well, Valerie, thank you so much for coming back on the show again.
Yes.
Yes, we had a great time. All the everybody watching always enjoys having you on. We met you. Well, we learned up. Shame on me. I should have known of you before, but we first learned of you whenever you opened for Clownvis when you
That was
performed.
the first time I knew of Clownvis, and he really impressed me, and I learned a lot from him that night. I got some great ideas from him that night that I've incorporated in the show, Harold, since I've seen you.
Well, good. That's awesome.
Oh, nice.
I went to Valerie's birthday blowout in I think it was
Last July.
In July, and I haven't been able to go see her again. Me and Karen, I was telling Valerie earlier, we're not bar people, so it's hard for us to get to bars, you know. But the reason why Valerie's joining us tonight, one of the reasons, I mean, good, we love having her on anyway. But next Thursday, at the Broad Theater in New Orleans. And I'll put up the link in 1 second too, if anybody, because I know people from all over the country, but if y'all want to pass this on, because there's still some tickets left. And Valerie's movie that she was
selling
in,
out, and it's gonna sell out, but I'd like to sell it out in advance.
yeah. So the goal is to sell it out before next Thursday. So it'll be next Thursday. What's gonna be great is I'm going. Valerie emailed me and she was like, "Hey, we're gonna have a screening of the documentary,
January 19th, 7 p.m.
Yep." And I said, "I'm there."
Live performance for 20 minutes, and then the documentary, and then a little Q&A after. So it'll be over early Thursday night, 9:15. It'll be over, but there's a lot packed into that show.
I'm going early. I want a front row seat. I like to sit in the front row for movies.
Look up, huh?
Well, I want to be next to you.
Theater, which is a really nice theater.
Yeah. I've never been there, but from what I saw, looking at it, it looks like there's a bar in there and everything else.
Oh yeah, they got food, they got snacks, they got all kind of goodies and drinks.
Wow.
They've got a full bar in there. They gotta have a full bar, you know.
Oh yeah. Mrs. Dufresne, I'll be driving, but
and we're in the largest theater too.
Yeah. Oh, you are? Wow. I can't wait to see this movie, Valerie. Whenever she emailed me, I went that morning. I got the email like at 9 or 10 in the morning, and I went right on and bought my tickets.
Yeah, bought the tickets.
Yeah, I bought the tickets right away. I wasn't waiting around. I was scared they were going to sell out. I'm like, my luck, they're going to sell out like the first day. I don't want to miss out. And I'm really looking forward to. We're going to talk about that also. It's a documentary, right?
It's a documentary about me. They followed me around for a year and a half, and then spent another year and a half editing. So they spent 3 years of their life on moi.
Wow!
Like, why me? You know. So it's really a prestige thing for me, because how many musicians get somebody to follow them around and pay them to do it, and make such a beautiful feature-length film that's won awards at the New Orleans Film Festival, Best Cinematography, and then at the Toronto Film Festival last year it won Best Documentary. So that's even more impressive.
Yes.
Or just as impressive, you know.
Yeah. That is. This isn't no. Don't get no ideas that this is some YouTube video that's going to be up there.
It's a serious feature film. It's an hour and a half feature film.
Yes.
And really, the time flies by. And when I saw it first by myself, I was very critical. You know.
Yeah.
And then when I saw it with the audience on the Greenway during COVID at the New Orleans Film Festival, people start laughing, and then I'm laughing the whole rest of the I enjoyed it probably more than anybody else.
Yeah.
They gave me a standing ovation, and I twirled around with my flowers. It was like a perfect weather night too. It was outdoors, and it was like 70 degrees clear.
Oh.
Humidity. It was like one of those perfect nights, you know.
Wow.
And I played on the street that morning, and people were just throwing money at me, like, what the heck is going on, you know? And it was just it was a karma in the air that day. And I'm hoping I can feel that same karma next Thursday night, January 19th at the Broad.
Yeah. I'll be bringing the vibes. I'll be bringing some positive mojo to that night. 'Cause I can't wait. I mean, that's going to be a highlight.
Hell yeah.
Well, for me, and I can't wait to experience everything. And I will ask a question at the end, Valerie. I will raise my hand.
What you got to say? What you got to say, huh?
I'm sure. I can't wait. And like Valerie said, it's won numerous film festival, New Orleans Film Festival,
New Orleans Film Festival, and Toronto Art House Film Festival last year. Won Best Documentary. So.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was a documentary.
What? How was it, Valerie? Getting followed around by a film crew. I mean, was it awful?
I gotta tell you, it was a blast. You should say, "Oh, invasion of privacy! Yeah, the hell, invasion of privacy!" I'm gonna be a star, you know. So It's like, yeah, follow me around. You want to pay me? You want to feed me? I'm all
Wow.
in, you know? So that's
What,
basically
what would you guys all do beyond like filming?
Well, we would. So in the contract, I had to give me a meal a day. So I wanted to go to the seafood places, get raw oysters and all that. But sometimes it was just Popeyes, The other times they would be like, "All right, Val, we'll go to one of your seafood places and we'd go all out, gumbo and oysters and the whole thing."
That's awesome, man. Can you imagine? Yeah, I'd be pushing for the seafood and the oyster. Oh, let's go. I know this place with bald crawfish and oysters and nashville. Let's go eat here tonight. Let's do this. Oh, no. We're just gonna go get us a Burger King. Oh, really? No.
They followed me around like I would be playing putt-putt with my buddies. So she followed us around and we're all playing putt-putt. And I had this one great shot. I don't think it's in this movie. It's like on Facebook or something. But I'm making the putt and she's filming it. And it goes right in the daggum hole. A hole in one.
Oh.
I was like, that was so cool. But anyway, this movie catches a little bit of mostly, not so much the performance side, but mostly the behind the scenes side.
Yeah.
Getting ready for the gig, working out with the dancers, giving them hell, going to the seamstress, going to the grocery, going to wash my car,
Wow. I can't wait to see this. I cannot. This is gonna be like a dream come true for me to go see this.
It'll be interesting to see the audience reaction. Will it be the same? Will people be laughing? Will they be crying? Will they be throwing tomatoes at the camera? So that's what I love about a live audience. Even if it's a film, if you have a live audience, it's still a live audience, and maybe you're not standing up there right there on stage, but they're still reacting together as a group.
Yes.
And people have a way of taking on what other people around them are doing when you're in that situation. It's different when you're watching a movie at home with just you and your loved one or something. It's a whole different ballgame. I noticed that. It's like when I watched it by myself, I didn't like it that much. I was critical. I was, like, oh, I don't look good here and all that kind of stupid stuff. But when I watched it with everybody, none of that mattered,
Yeah, and it's not
very well edited too. Very well. Edited.
Yeah, and I can imagine. Yeah, I don't think nobody will be throwing no tomatoes at this, Valerie. I don't think you have nothing to worry about. Nobody will be throwing crawfish heads at the screen for this showing. I think everybody's going to be enjoying this a lot. I wish we could have a live crawfish ball and do a watch. Valerie, what's the name of the filmmakers? If you don't,
it's Ella Hatterman. From Los Angeles, and Stephen Luca, also from Los Angeles.
Now they did other stuff before, right?
They did other stuff before, and Stephen was the one that first saw me in performance. He saw me at Siberia in about 2015. And after the show, he said, "I'm going to do a documentary about you." And I said, "Sure you are." And after about 2 years, then I actually heard from his partner, Ella. And she Facebook messaged me, and then I sent it to my manager because I didn't want to be bothered because I thought it was a waste of time.
Right.
But sure enough, and she came to see me that fall. It was like October 18. It was in Algiers. I played an outdoor festival there. They used to have a Wednesday type thing festival there.
Right.
And she came to see me. I was actually opening for Amanda Shaw that night.
Wow.
And so after the performance, she was very shy. She said hello. That was about it. And the next thing I know, that was the green light. So they were going to do just a weekend. Then we're going to film a couple of shows. And that was going to be it. Wait for financing. Well, they decided to keep going. And they did. For a year and a half, they kept going. So
that's amazing. What financing is like private investors that had to invest in the
right, but they invested themselves with some other people, but mostly themselves.
Man, that must be a pretty penny too to finance something like this, because I mean you're taking time out of your life, a year and a half, and you're filming, and buying
Right, and you're not
charbroiled.
making money doing something else that you could be doing with.
100%, and you're buying charbroiled oysters at Drago's for Valerie. Uh,
Hey, woman's got to eat, you know.
I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Go get those charbroiled oysters any way you can. I don't
Actually, I
blame
like them raw better.
you. Me too. Me too. I like them raw also better.
The charbroil, you just taking the flavor out, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't like when people
100%.
put cheese on
Nice
it
and
either.
plump and juicy. We didn't grow up eating charbroiled
Oh.
oysters. That's some newfangled thing. I don't know.
I know we're Cajuns. We just open that up and let me
Just
suck down
open it
that
up,
oyster. Yeah,
and
let me
that's it. I don't
suck.
need nothing on it. Give me some horseradish maybe, but you know,
Yeah,
I'm good.
my daddy
Yeah,
eats them. Yeah, my dad eats
None of
them
that
like with
cheese stuff on there.
no cheese on oysters. You don't put
No,
cheese.
I mean, what do they have? The oysters Rockefeller. I like that. I think that's got cheese in it with spinach.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
maybe it's not cheese. I'm not sure. I know it's spinach. Maybe it's a sauce, and that's really good. But yeah, if you do something fancy like that, sure, I'll go along with it.
yeah. My dad eats oysters. He has to have
Well,
crackers
again,
and
you have what's
ketchup.
going on here.
Yeah.
But anyway, one of the trailers for the documentary is me and Lon at Popeyes, and that's kind of cute.
I know. I can't wait to see. I saw
And
the trailer for that.
You can go on YouTube. You know, if you go Valerie Sassyfras, YouTube, Nobody May Come, trailer 1, trailer 2. They're both there. So
Yeah. Now, Valerie, we had talked a little bit earlier. Is there? I mean, this is the question I get the most from people. Is this going to be released on streaming or Netflix maybe one day or something? That's what a lot of people ask me. Like,
they're trying. They're trying, and they have it with an agent who's supposedly pushing it. And you know, they're trying, but nobody knows who I am. Why would a big company like a Netflix or Hulu take me on?
You can cut a Tubi deal.
They have their choice of anybody that they want. You know,
but I mean, I think you're an interesting person, and I think you have an interesting story.
A lot of interesting people, Harold.
Yeah, but not as interesting as you, Valerie. But look all the documentaries they have on Netflix. I mean, there's some
Brazilian.
Yeah, I mean, but there's some people in there you wouldn't even want to see their story. I mean, I think
well,
I wouldn't want to see their story.
They're still a celebrity of some sort.
Yeah, there was just one guy
in the universe. My name is not out there in the universe, you know.
Yeah, exactly. Whoever heard of Joe Exotic? I mean, yeah, it's these stories that catch you and do it. I mean, it's like anything else. It just takes that one shot. Somebody just has to take that chance and before you know it, who knows? Valerie, I know you've been performing tons this past year. Every time I follow you on social media, and it seems like you must work every single weekend and every.
Well, I do, and I really work every day, whether it's playing music, working on songs, promoting myself, hustling gigs. I mean, making copies of flyers, going on social media and posting. I mean, it's nonstop when you have your own business.
Yes.
I'm a small-time entrepreneur, and I have to do everything, you know?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't trade it either because I love what I do. And, of course, it's more fun just to play music. But, of course, there's so much more than that, and you're constantly having to hustle to get more work. But that's just, it's all part of it, you know?
Yeah.
The process is the best part.
Valerie
Tell us about it, Angelo.
What's that?
Tell us about it, Angelo.
Oh, the process is about the best part.
All right, you got
with art and everything. It's the best part.
Well, yeah, because when you do actually make it to some level of success, it's nice to look back and say, remember when, you know?
Yeah.
And, I wouldn't be doing any of this without my Johnny, because he was the one that pushed me and promoted me and devoted himself to me and said, you can do this.
That's right.
And it really took me 60 years to go out on my own and have the guts and the nerve to go out there on a stage and just take it over and just be myself and do my own songs.
Yeah.
This is your time.
Yeah, because now Valerie was telling me earlier too. She was trying to do a lot of people. Valerie, I know you had mentioned to me earlier, but I'm going to repeat this. But getting gigs, do people reach out to you more now, or you still got to hustle and hit that road? And
It's harder than ever, Harold. It's just so dog eat dog. A lot of clubs closed since COVID. And so there's less clubs, but it just seems like musicians just sprout up like rabbits. And there's so many of them out there, and so they have their pick of it, a zillion people out there. So it's a hustle. It is.
Yeah.
But again, as Angela said, it's part of the process that you can look back on at some point when you're old and gray, hopefully, and go, yeah, those were the days.
Because I've been seeing you like this weekend. I know you're playing in. I think it's this weekend coming up. You're playing,
Springs.
Yeah, Ocean Springs, and
for a group called opening for a group called the Cult of Nasty.
I know I saw that,
and I can't wait to see him. I'm going to learn something from him.
I know. And then they had another group. I think you're opening. Yeah, Cult of Nasty.
It's one of my favorite places to play in Ocean Springs, the juke joint, because they have this little motto. You walk in as a stranger, you leave as family. And actually, that happened with me. I walked in as a stranger, and now I feel like I'm part of the family there.
Over there. Yeah, and Ocean Springs.
It's a nice group. It's a nice group, really.
Yeah, and if people don't know, Ocean Springs is in the Gulf Coast of Mississippi, and it's really grown, and it really has a good local culture. Yeah.
I almost thought you were describing Olive Garden.
What now?
I almost thought you were describing Olive Garden. When you're here, you're family.
Oh yeah. Well, okay, but let's not play them.
And then I saw you playing at Destin too. I saw you playing in Destin a couple of times over the couple. Of
weeks. That was a lot of fun. I got a motel room, got to sleep on the beach there, and it was a lot of fun.
Oh, I can imagine. That's
and I was solo, but I thought I wouldn't enjoy it. But you know what? I did.
Yeah. Get away. You don't have nobody to. Yeah, it's just good to get away.
I spend a lot of time alone now, but it was just being on the road, playing a gig, having the satisfaction of that, going back to the hotel room, getting a little loaded, and just the water and the beach and the whole thing. And then you drive back and
hey. Get loaded and hang out at the beach. That's everybody's dream, just about. Huh?
Really?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, but I did notice that you were getting. I mean, you've been playing a lot, and I'm always happy to see you posting your shows and whatnot. I know you had something during the Saints games too, before during the games and all that too. So I'm glad. Like I said, I know it's harder and harder to get gigs, but I'm glad you're getting your name out there, and I just feel it. I don't know. I just feel like 2023 is gonna be the year of Valerie Sassyfras. I just
you heard it here, folks.
I just have a feeling. Valerie, I just have a feeling you're this close to bust out. And
I got at least another 10 years, Harold.
Oh, I don't know about that. I think 2023 is positive. I'm positive. This is the time.
And jump around on stage. I'll be
I even marked it over here. 2023, the year of Valerie. See, I marked it over here. If you write it down, it's going to come true.
Down, right, guys?
Yeah, write it down, it's going to come true.
Hey, Harold, show that again.
You don't know if you can read it. 2023. I really wrote it down. Valerie, any news on any new music that you might be coming up with?
I'm always working on new music. Yeah, my next album's going to be a workout album.
Yeah, I remember you telling us that.
It's going to be like Disco Val.
Is there any timeline for that, or?
Well, the timeline is when I can get it done.
I feel that.
In one day, I try to compartmentalize my time. Like, all right, so much for this, so much for that, so much for working on my music. I try to, if I can, I try to do that. And
Yeah.
it sort of works, if I can do it and I don't get interrupted by whatever. There's always interruptions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Always working on new music and working on this workout album, and
I'm
very
ready.
excited. I'm gonna, and then I'll have videos for each song that I'll have
Oh.
posted, and I'm gonna have classes.
Oh.
Oh,
Good.
And charge people.
Disco classes where we dance to the songs and whatever.
Yeah, I told you 2023. That's it. We're gonna all get fit with Valerie. I just know we're gonna all get fit.
Well,
I can't wait.
I don't know if the album it takes a long time to get it all together,
I know. Well, maybe it's 2024. Maybe it's.
I'm still working on the arrangement right now.
Yeah.
Got a couple more songs.
Yeah.
We'll do an episode on that.
For sure.
Thank you.
And Valerie's been hitting the circuit. I know she's been on. She was on the WTUL, which is a Tulane college station.
Last week.
Last week. Yep.
DJ Pompey.
Yeah.
And then Monday I'll be on WWOZ with Murph Reeves at 1:15 p.m. This Monday, I think it's the 16th or the 17th, whichever the Monday is.
Yeah, and so if anybody, I mean, all these radio stations are streaming. So if you want to hear Valerie, I was listening to the WTUL one, the Tulane station, and they gave her a fair amount of time.
Wait a minute, did you hear that interview now?
Yeah.
You heard it live, but you don't have it on tape, right?
I listened to it. I don't have it on tape. I was just listening to it at
Because I
work.
don't think there's a copy of it. Man, I wish I had asked you to tape it.
Well, if I had known that, I definitely would have.
And tape that Murph Reeves one on Monday?
Yeah, let me make myself a note so I don't forget.
Okay.
I can do that for you.
Because actually the filmmaker wants all this too to keep for his records. Any kind of these interviews and stuff, because they're in LA and I'm not pick up your channel.
Right. They probably could do it online, but who knows if they have the time.
And he also wants tonight's interview too.
Oh, well, I better look my best. He might want to do a documentary about Harold Dufresne.
You never know.
Back that hair, Harold.
Yeah, there's a Mr. Muscles that he might want to be interested in Mr. Muscles. You never know. One thing at a time.
You gotta put yourself out there.
Yeah, it's funny. WTUL wouldn't have that available for you to get. I'm sure if you requested
Well, I asked the DJ and I never got a response. So.
Oh, that's who knows?
Whatever.
I'm sure it would be available. I'm gonna have to look. Maybe it's
I'm not sure. I'm not sure of that.
Yeah, but I'll definitely try to get that done for you, Valerie.
Okay.
That's I'll be on my.
And then, like I said, the link for tonight too.
Oh, don't worry. I'll give you. And what I'll do too. I'll if you want to, if you don't want to give them the whole show, I could probably download it and cut out your little interview part because.
Well,
and
that's
I'll just yeah. Well, maybe he wants to see all of us. I mean, maybe he wants to see the whole show.
That's
right. Valerie, I have a question for you. Talking about this. And I know this is probably the filmmaker seeing you in the audience, but I mean, you play so many shows. Have you ever seen like a celebrity come and say, "Hey, look, there's Nicolas Cage in the audience, and he's coming to see Valerie"? Do you ever see like any celebrities out there in your audience at the shows? Or?
Well, actually, I had Fats Domino. I've seen him.
Nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice.
James Carville.
Wow. Yeah, he's right around here. Yeah. So he went to your show one time. Wow.
There's Charmaine Neville. She's a star.
Wow. Yeah. That's nice. Nice. So he's Harold Dufresne.
Harold Dufresne.
Oh my God! Really?
I'm just joking. Valerie, I know you get off.
Well, I opened for Mark Rebelay, so I met him.
Yeah, that's
at the Orphan last year.
That's awesome.
I opened for Tank and the Bangers. I met them briefly.
And Amanda Shaw, man. Amanda Shaw's not no.
And also Portugal the Man. You know that group?
Yeah. They're from Portland.
Group I opened for them. Well, it's been a few years, but at the Sugar Mill downtown.
Yeah. Portugal the Man's from Portland, right?
I think so. I know.
Yeah. The wow. I
But they
mean,
put on a great show, and
Hell yeah.
yeah, that was a great night. It really was.
the not Valerie. I know whenever I went to your birthday bash, you have a lot. I mean, not a lot, but you have people that help you out. I know I met your sound person. You know, I guess they were helping you set up and all. And the
Well,
person
they were a paid employee. I mean,
oh, they were paid. So you do pay them. That's what I was going to ask you.
of course, you can't expect people to.
Well, yeah. Look at Gina, Ramona, and Angelo and Little Aaron. I don't pay. We don't pay. We don't pay nothing around
Well,
here.
my point after tonight,
Hey,
I might start demanding, a
Stop
raise.
it. I
Option,
know.
guys, send us a
yeah.
And I know Valerie also does a lot of parties.
Yeah, I call them yardie parties.
Yard parties.
I
Yes.
did one last weekend. It was so much fun. Oh my goodness! And plus, I got paid, so
Yeah. Well, that's always a good
it
thing.
was like a small, intimate birthday party, about 30 people,
Well,
and
that's
played
awesome.
for a couple of hours, and then we had like a little disco going on afterwards, and we're all dancing together. I mean, it was just it's good old clean fun, guys.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I was
drugs.
I was trying to convince my daughter for her baby shower to have you. I was trying hard, Valerie. I was pulling for you, but I mean, my daughter was a little bit different than me, so she was like, no, we're gonna go to more traditional thing. I said, well, but you're missing out. I'm telling you. But I'm gonna try to do something. I got to try to do something like that.
Hey, Valerie,
Yes.
what's the perfect show for you?
Okay. You
Good
asked
question.
where it is, what it is.
I want to know.
Great question.
You walk
Yeah.
in, and everybody is like, they're looking at you like, who's this? What's her deal? And
Yeah.
they're skeptical.
Yeah.
And they don't like you, and they don't want to like you. But by the end of the show, they're all stomping their feet, and they're clapping, and they're spilling drinks all over each other and themselves. And they're falling all over each other, and that's the perfect show.
That's awesome.
I can agree with that. When we went to that New Orleans show, we were all lassoed in after your set.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
100%. That's a perfect example right there, Valerie, because Angelo's 100% right. We had no clue who you were, and I remember clear as day. We were sitting up on the top balcony of the place, and Valerie came on. Poos the Puppet had just finished, and we were sitting up there. And I said, "Man, which clown was would hurry up and start?" Not knowing who Valerie was, and somebody said,
that puppet guy went on way too long. I was like, why did Matt hire these people? I'll do a 2-hour show for the same amount of money. Get these people out. And they were terrible. And I was surprised that there were any people still left there. We were waiting for Clownvis, of course. And I was the interlude. I think I played for an hour. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It went fast, whatever it was.
Harold, didn't I grab you from upstairs and it was like, you got to come downstairs, man?
Yeah.
A video chat to see Valerie.
Did y'all come
Yeah.
downstairs?
Yeah, I brought them
Angelo
all
and Lil Aaron
downstairs.
was there. Yep.
Yeah, we were there.
Yep.
Ramona
Yeah, I
and,
came
and
upstairs
James over there too?
No, they had COVID. They couldn't make the trip.
Yeah. But they called me on video chat. You were
Yeah.
sensational
They
enough
were there.
to
Yeah.
Oh,
I was
yeah,
on-
sure.
Yes, whenever we saw you, I
You're supposed to be.
I told Gene and Ramon, I said, y'all got to see this performer, Valerie. I said, you wouldn't believe it. I said, my daughters are dancing, my wife's dancing, everybody's just having a good time, and then I put you on video and I put you on Instagram live, and I was surprised. People were like, "Oh, that's Valerie. I saw her on America's Got Talent." People knew who you were, and I was like, "Wow, people know who this is."
News with Chris.
Yeah, and
Yeah, we're not buttering you up right now either. We're telling the real deal truth right here.
100%. Because I tell you what, whenever we had, and like you said, I'll admit to, I don't think Poos the Puppet's watching tonight, but we were kind of like, all right, this is too much. We gotta move this show along. I mean,
the show is fine, but like 15 minutes and then
yes,
head off the stage.
yeah. There's only so much, baby.
Oh,
Baby, I could
man.
hear, but
Man, I
We were
almost had
cracking
a
up,
seizure
though.
salad, man.
We were cracking up with that, though.
but yeah, so Valerie, and then
Yeah.
like my whole family was at the show. Angelo and little Aaron. We had a lot of people from all over the country that came down to New Orleans for that night. And Angelo, I think I forgot who pulled me in, but it was Angelo. I believe him. It was him. He's Harold.
Well,
You
see
got to
if
come
you
see.
can get Clownvis to come back down and do another show, and you and your wife get married again, and
Well, Clownvis did talk about last year whenever he did it. He said, I can't know. I mean, he might have been just saying it, but he said he was going to come
I'll
down.
give him another show if he comes down here. Like if we can get that show at Santos again, I'll find him another show where we can play together too, to make it worthwhile for him.
Oh, that'd be good. Yeah.
Hey, Harold, at your daughter's gym.
Because
Yeah.
he's really good, and I think me and him on a bill together somewhere else would work too.
Yeah,
Hell
yeah. Because that encouraged him too. Because he played our wedding day after, and he got paid for
Right. So he's got to have at
2
least a couple of gigs to make it worthwhile.
Yeah. But I'm sure he's coming back down to New Orleans. He talked about it before. So, but another thing, we are trying to get Valerie. We are trying to get a little after show chat, get together, probably March or April or May, around that time. And one of our goals, whenever I get everybody back down, is hopefully you're playing around. Hopefully you're playing that week that everybody comes down, or that weekend that everybody comes down, so we could all go see you again.
You know what week that is?
Not yet, but as soon as we do, we'll stay in touch with you.
Okay.
It's all working out right now.
I'll make sure I have something.
There you go. And if not, we'll just hire you to do a yardie party somewhere.
No, for real.
Do it, yeah. We'll all pitch in and do a yardie party. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Have a crawfish boil or something.
I love that.
We got to have a crawfish boil with people coming down and all. So we're gonna do that.
You gotta get Val a sack of that stuff.
Oh, Valerie knows. Valerie, I have a question for you. This might be a little. I might have to wait to see in the movie, but I know around where you live. Where you go make groceries? You go to Rouse's, or you're a Bromart person?
Farmers market.
Questions.
I don't really want to support anybody on that, but they're all good,
Yeah, I was just curious.
I know during COVID, I was going to Langenstein's a lot.
I go to Langenstein's a lot too.
They had ice during that Hurricane Ida, so I just soon promote them.
Yeah, I go to Langenstein's too. I love that store. It's right next to my daughter. I go all the time over there. In fact, that's what my daughter gave me for Christmas, a $50 Langenstein's.
Nice.
Nice. That was a good grocery.
All right, so I got to get up early tomorrow, guys. I got a full day.
All right.
And man, I really appreciate this, Harold and the gang.
Oh, thank you.
Aaron, Angela, Ramona, Jean.
Thank you. Yes.
And
I hope y'all can make it to the documentary. Nobody may come next Thursday.
Yes, and I'll put the link up in case somebody, because even
at 7 p.m.
Because even if people do know people in New Orleans, like hello Aaron, I know you know your friends in New Orleans, and we can pass the word around
It's
for sure.
a live performance from 7 to 7:20, and then the documentary starts at 7:30, and that's over at 9. And then Q&A at 9:15. It'll be finished, and it's just going to be hopefully a really fun night, an intimate night.
Yeah.
Just an unusual night because it's only going to be a one-night screening. So
yeah, and me and Carolyn will be there. So if it's more incentive, y'all come see me and Carolyn and say, and we'll hang together. All gonna hang out.
I don't know if that's going to be an incentive, Harold.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Wishful thinking. No, but I don't want to do that. No, I'm just joking.
Any last questions from the crew here?
Yeah. Anybody else has questions? I thought. I don't know if they have any. I wasn't looking at the chat too much, so.
Yeah. Anyone in the chat?
A real fast question.
What's your Popeyes order?
Oh yeah.
Oh.
What was the Popeyes order?
Yeah, or like what do you get when you go to Popeyes?
Yeah, I usually get like a 2-piece spicy, and then I like the red beans and rice, and mashed potatoes and gravy, and a Coke.
Sounds great.
Nice.
I like the 2-piece
And I like
also.
to get the big mash and gravy and the big red beans, not the little bitty ones.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
want the good serving.
Well, the big ones are getting smaller and smaller, but that's what I like. You know?
Yeah.
Valerie, when you
Yeah.
write music, do you just kind of let stuff come out and write it down, or do you have like a specific way of doing things?
Well, each time it's different, but I'll say this: something will inspire me or trigger me. It could be something I hear on the radio, something I hear in the street, something I hear somebody say in a sentence. Like an example of my song "Girls Night Out," when I first wrote it, I didn't have "horny and lazy" in there. That came about when I was at a yardie party that somebody hired me for, and I'm playing the "Girls Night Out" song, and I heard somebody say, "I'm horny," and I said, "What about horny and lazy?" It just sort of came to me like, so you never know when something's going to come to you. Or sometimes you'll hear a melody, an arrangement of chords, and you go, "Oh, I like the emotion that conveys."
Yeah.
I
Uh-huh.
just feel that arrangement of chords and make my own song out of it, and I'll
Right.
do that. So, there's a lot of ways to get inspired. Sometimes I'll hear a hook of a song and I'll go, "No, it shouldn't be bottoms up. It should be what's up." The song was bottoms up, and I said, "No, I'm not hearing bottoms up. I'm hearing what's up." And it's
Yeah.
something that done you wrong, like "What's up, son of a gun?"
Yeah, I would like to know what party you were
Different
at.
ways, little Aaron.
Yeah.
Thank you for the question.
Thank
Yeah, I would like to know what party you were at that somebody was screaming, "I'm horny."
It was a private party show.
you never
That's
know.
my motto.
Angela, was that you?
You hired me for a party, and
Steve Timpler ever asked you, have you ever laughed so hard on stage that you lose track of your performance? Our friend
No, I'm
Steve.
not laughing on stage. I'm enjoying the crowd and enjoying the moment. I do forget lines sometimes, and I just fake it or just let a line go and then come back in when I can remember something. But I'm not usually laughing. Hopefully, I'm making other people laugh. So
Yeah.
I'm not trying to laugh myself, unless it's intentional. I have is it Big Bang or something like that, where I'm just laughing when I'm doing the chorus. Big
Yeah.
Bang.
None of your business says. Just want to ask you to keep up the good work, Valerie Sassyfras. Keep up.
All right, guys. Love y'all.
All right.
Thank
All right.
Valerie, thank you so much. We're gonna close you out with Mr. Muscles. He's gonna sing to you, but you could get out. You don't have to listen to Mr. Muscles. But good night, Valerie. We appreciate you coming on. I will see you next Thursday. I will tape that for you. I have a note to tape it for you, and I'll get it to you. And I will email you this link after, so you can send it to the movie producers.
Yeah. Thank you, Valerie.
Thank you so much. And if you need anything from me, Eva, just hit me up. If you need me to record something for you, I'll be happy to do that for you.
Happy New Year.
All right, happy New Year.
Bye, Val.
Good night. Let's see Mr. Muscles taking you out. Good night, Valerie. She don't want to see her song. I do. I want to play this song because the producer might be watching it, and he'll say, "Who is this Mr. Muscles? You got to make a movie about Mr. Muscles." Yeah, Steve. She could have played Yay and Nay. I know she has an appointment in the morning. It's kind of late, for her. But we're gonna play this.
Sassyfras, you are the one. I heard you were a hoot from New Orleans. I want you to be my queen. I want to do the alligator dance with you until the dawn. I want to live in a van by the river without 40 ounces and share my blue gas sausage with you. Sassyfras,
Song for me. A pickle only with you.
Derriere.
Like a accordion in the water with me.
Oh, that Mr. Muscle.
Oh, maybe Mr. Muscles needs to go next Thursday night instead of Harold Dufresne.
I think we should dare him to do that, Harold.
I don't think Mr. Muscles wants to take the spotlight.
I just want to say, ghost friend of the show, Gigi Allen, once released a acoustic album, and you could probably put that song on it, and nobody would notice that it was.
Damn. All right. Hey, what an interview with that was.
Like it's funny.
That's a compliment. I'll take that as a compliment. I think Mr. Muscle would take that as a compliment if you compare him to now. Mr. Muscle is not throwing crap all over everybody. All right,
of course. Mr. Muscles has class.
Yes, I hope he has class. Well, I don't know how much class. I would love to play Yay or Nay, but with Valerie's a very busy. Let me go grab me another. But Valerie was talking. I was talking to Valerie earlier before she came on the air. But I tell you what, she hustles like I don't know what, you know. Like tonight at 8, she could have come on. We were gonna meet at 8 to get her camera ready, and she was busy. She had to go to a bar and try to get gigs, and she got 2 gigs at the place. She said if she would have been in that bar hustling, she would have not got those gigs. Yeah. So it's not like people are knocking down the door and saying, "Hey, Valerie, can you come?" She is out there knocking and knocking and knocking.
Yeah,
I give her a lot of credit. She's so impressive.
Yeah,
you just got to be out there like every single day.
And I'm telling you, she's pushing this. She told me she don't get paid. You know, it's not like she's getting a financial. If she sells the tickets, she's getting a cut of tickets because she's not. The producers are making the money. I mean, they put up the money for the movie, but for her, it's like us. It's like a prize. You want people to go see. She wants people to see her movie because she's proud of it, you know. So she's really wants to try to sell this out. So I was happy to go and buy. The only thing I don't like is going to New Orleans. Oh, I don't like.
We know, Harold. It's been like 7 months, Harold. You're good.
I know. I'm just scared, man. Everybody's car. I mean, even at the Saints games, the cars are getting just broken into. They come out, and it's car. I mean, it's just horrible. And but
you can get a like a Uber from your daughter's gym and go with your fam like that.
You know what? That might be an idea, Angelo.
Yeah, because it's only 15 minutes away from there, so why not?
Yeah, it might be a good idea. It might be.
No, we don't want you to get messed with that at all, man. Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it might be something I'm going to look into instead of parking my car down there. And then because if something would happen to the car, I'm telling you, the crime's bad. If something would happen to the car, then my wife's going to, I told you I don't want to come. You know, I told you I don't want to come to New Orleans.
Right.
I might look into that. That's a good idea, Angelo. Thank you.
Gotcha.
Thank you for looking out for me.
Hey, Harold, those are some good questions you did tonight, man.
I appreciate it.
Always.
Total pro.
I appreciate it. I was trying
to refer to her as Valerie for every question, and that's how you know you're a professional, man.
Maybe that's a coincidence, Angelo. Don't give me too much credit.
I know,
right? Maybe I just how I talk. No, but I like to ask questions that I think would be relevant to thing. In fact, I even threw some of the questions at her before, you know, just to make sure, because I didn't know how much she wanted to talk about movie if it's going to be released, and she told me some information that you know, one-on-one information, but
top secret.
Yeah. But they are. She was trying, like she said, they and I'm sure it's hard to sell. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of documentaries out there, but I just see so many crappy documentaries about people I don't even care about. I mean, somebody like this, it seemed like you would. But again, it's even though you're good, and even though you're quirky, and even though you have a good personality, and we think you're interesting, there's a lot of people out there that don't. You know, it's like after show chat. You know, I think we're doing the best show we can, and it's just hard. Her and I were talking earlier, and it's like she's in the same boat as us. It's like every person you try to get, you almost gotta grab every single. You know, if you get people at the shows, you gotta grab them. It's like grabbing every single. It's work. It's just work. And like I told her,
if you suggested to like 100 people, it's only gonna be like maybe 2 or 1.
100%. Yeah, and that's what I know. I did talk about this on the show. But like whenever we went to Hattiesburg and Tupelo, I was talking up the show to the hotel clerk, trying to get her to join, to watch. I mean, I'm always trying to get them, and then I'm going back in the lobby in the hotel. Oh, I'm watching your show. That's good. Yeah, well, go subscribe and watch them more. Yeah.
And our advantage, man. Our advantage is like we know who we are, and we can be ourselves, and that attracts everything right from there.
Yeah, but it's hard. I mean, it's like I was telling her before. 6-7 years ago, you would do a show like this. Like I did it. I would just make stupid videos. What was it? 10 years ago, and I just put them on YouTube, and I got 2,000 or 3,000 people watching. Now it's completely different. It's just harder and harder, just like the music scene. After COVID, a lot of these clubs shut down, and it's probably getting harder and harder and harder. And you can see with Clownless. I mean, he plays some shows, and he has little turnout. I mean, it's hard, and it's probably harder to get people in.
Hell yeah.
Unless you're a big name. I mean, I'm not going out on a. I mean, I'm not. Maybe y'all are, but I'm not going out on a Saturday night and say, "Oh yeah, let's just go to the bar and have some drinks and go watch a band play." I'm not. It's not something we're gonna do right now.
No, but we're hungry. We're all hungry.
Yeah. All right. Well, that was good. I wish Valerie could have played Yay or Nay, but
I know
that would have been kind of juicy.
Yeah, I don't. You had to watch. Some people, I mean, they don't. Valerie's a busy person. She don't have time to know if she's playing footsies with somebody. Okay.
Maybe next time we can plan to have one yay or nay prepared as part of the interview.
There we go. One yay.
You know what? We should do that. Like as our closing question for interviews.
Oh, that's a good idea. See,
we'll write that down.
Yeah, put it in the end of your book, Harold. And then
all right, I'll put it in my book. That's coming to an end. Let me go grab a beer, and I want to talk to y'all about something.
Okay. We'll see you in a second.
Something serious.
I mean, I'd like to see your booty meat right now, but
well, he's not going to allow that.
He's wearing the baby blue thong tonight.
Oh, he is. I can see him on the lower camera.
Oh. Yeah, he took his whole pants off. He's actually just not wearing pants at all.
He's wearing the camera off because he just has to take all his clothes off whenever.
Yeah, every time he gets fully. Oh wow, that was fast! You got all your clothes on really fast, Harold.
What? What do you think I am? What do you think? I tear off the camera and I take off my clothes?
Yeah, you have to take them off really fast.
I take them off. Yeah, let it all air out. Then I put them right back on.
Hey, Harold. While we all have the spotlight right now, we gotta give a big shout out to our boy Clownvis for shouting out the show tonight and showing a lot of love tonight.
Yeah. Oh, he did. He did give a lot of love to that. I mentioned that at the beginning, but I'm going to say it again. Yeah, Clownvis really did shout out. Pretty good.
Shouting
out
to everybody who's in here right now too. There's a few people that we know from the show that are here tonight.
Yeah. Yep. Ooh. Yeah. Man, finally a sponsor beer.
Ooh, cheers.
You've been saving them all week.
saving the good stuff for the Wednesday night and Sundays. Yeah, he did. Betty, he did mention us a few times, and I appreciate that. All that extra money I sent him. No, I did it.
I know, right?
No, it wasn't that. Hey, I didn't pay him to say anything.
You're mailing him cash to his PO box.
And I really would hope he plays in Y'allings. But look, Sunday night, gang, big 100 show. I think we're finalizing. I think we got straight what
100.
we're gonna do. I think he does love his fans more than himself. He's always been kind to us, and
definitely. Very supportive no matter what.
Yeah.
Totally.
He's a busy man, but he is supportive always. He gave it. I mean, before we even, y'all know the story, but before we even started this show, I even asked his permission. You know, like Godfather. I come tonight with a favor of you.
Oh man, that's another thing we can bring up later on Sunday. I come to you with a favor.
Oh my goodness, and we gotta find that footage.
I'm kind of buzzed right now, but I got a favor to ask.
I never saw Marlon Brando ever make another appearance after that night.
Hey, maybe I'll get kind of drunky poo on Sunday.
That was a good. And if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, one night when I think that was the Instagram days, Angelo got pretty wasted and
pretty beyond.
He was very wasted, and he came out to he started doing a Godfather impression that was I think I peed my pants that night, and I never heard it again after that. He never got drunk enough again ever to do it again.
Man, and I was hitting my vape pen like super hard that night too. It just happened.
You were wasted.
Sometimes I get super wasted.
Yeah, he was out of control. I never saw him out of control before in my life.
Wild guy.
I think after that, and Aaron put him on a leash, and that was it. No more. No more Godfather. And you know what? Aaron wasn't on. Aaron was asleep. I don't know why she wasn't on. Maybe that was the day before she got him. So he really went berserk. And
I don't know where I was that night, but
she might have been in bed before work or something.
Yeah, I don't even know.
We were doing that
important enough for me to keep my eyes open tonight. Right.
But I don't blame you. I mean, this was like, Gina, you were on? I think you were on.
Yeah, but again, this was like basically video chat. Like it was.
Yeah. That was real early days, and this was 4 in the morning. We were still on. Like the show was like at 5 hours. That's when the show was like at the 5-hour mark, and we were just basically just talking. I mean, that's basically what it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was probably asleep.
Yeah.
Those were the days where our butts were very sore.
Jeff Beck did pass away.
Yardbirds, baby.
I feel bad, but what can I do? So Sunday night, we're gonna have 100. This is it. No more fooling around. We're not doing 99 and a quarter. This is gonna be it. We're biting the bullet. We're gonna hit 100. It's no more. We can't push back the birthdays no more. We can't pretend like we're 35 no more. We are 100, and we're gonna just bite the bullet and deal with it. And this will be our 100 episode coming this Sunday. I think we got the format down that we're gonna do some of this stuff in. I think it's gonna be a great show. I hope everybody tunes in. It'll be fun looking back on some of this stuff. We're gonna look ahead. We're not gonna focus on the rearview mirror. We're gonna be doing stuff.
Forward movement.
We're going to be doing some new stuff too. So make sure everybody tunes in on Sunday night. So as long as Squeeb don't take our spot. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know what's going to happen come Sunday night. I talked to somebody and they asked me, when do y'all do your show? I said Sunday night at 8:30. I'll say good. I don't want to step on y'all toes. And then what do I hear tonight? Squeeb's having it. Well, I talked to somebody. I didn't talk to Squeeb. I talked to somebody else associated with that show. I talked to his boss. And but Squeeb's his own person. So what can I do?
Yeah, you can't control Squeeb.
He's out of control.
I forgot to tell this joke. I had it written down. I was going to ask her. I was going to tell her. I was gonna say, man, and if the movie does good, I hope it really does good because we want to see the sequel. Nobody May Come to the revenge of Valerie Sassyfras.
Oh.
Well,
I'll tell you what, if this
Not say it now, huh?
there's so much to say. I tell you what, Valerie, if this movie would be out and it would be like, because weirder people, I mean, not weirder, but other people became cult people because of littler things than this. If she would, this would be released and she becomes a cult legend. I mean, she really should be. You know, I'll stand by that. But I could see something like that.
we need to start a letter writing campaign.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think?
You know what we can do too? Can we sneak into the subtext that also when they make her a cult icon, then in the subprint it also puts ICP in the WWE Hall of Fame?
I don't know about that, but I think it means that anytime they play the Valerie documentary, they have to play the Mr. Muscles Valerie Sassyfras.
Oh yes.
Absolutely. There's
That's
going to be a whole
necessary.
list of extra
Yes,
demands.
we have demands.
Yes.
When she becomes a cult favorite, after show chat's going to blow up because people are going to be looking up for Valerie's videos and they're going to run into us. They're going to blow into. I was on Reddit tonight and I did a search on Valerie Sassyfras, and I saw a video of her and she was doing a kid's birthday party, and I was watching it. It was on YouTube, but I found it through Reddit. And I'm watching Valerie playing at a kid's birthday party, and she's playing Girls' Night Out. So it comes to the part when she says, "I'm horny and I'm lazy." And I'm saying, yeah, well, she's at a birthday party. Thank you, Angelo. So I said, she's at that kid's birthday party. She ain't gonna say horny and lazy. And sure enough, here comes Valerie. She right there in cue. I'm horny and I'm lazy, and then they show a shot of all the kids in the audience.
I love
and then they go back to Valerie, and there she is at that point. She does her standard move, holding her butt, her ass, and I'm like, I said, that's Valerie.
That's Valerie.
Not change the lyrics at all, like a kid's birthday party, like Girls' Night Out, I'm gonna buy a pony or something like that, you know. but
I'm gonna buy a pony. That's fine.
Can you imagine that part? She just heard some ice cream out. I'm horny. What kind of private party? What kind of pineapple upside down pineapple party she was at, huh?
Special party.
I heard that.
Who that? Heard that. Who that?
Oh, that's great. And then we even talked to her about the Piccadilly gigs or nothing.
I know. That's
but we covered that last time. If you want to know about
the highlight always.
Yeah. So, but I will have a full report after I see the movie.
Yeah, I know. I wish we could all see the movie.
Yeah, I wish so too. Y'all could come protect me. I need some bodyguards.
Right.
I know.
Maybe I'll get Mr. Muscles to escort me.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of Mr. Flexes out there. Matt the Murder Man, who you talking about? Oh, ICP.
Yeah, we did that review episode.
Yeah, maybe we'll revisit that on the I forgot about that one too. I forgot about that one. We have a lot to talk about. I had something else I wanted to bring up and now I forgot. My mind went blank. Oh, I had. It's not really a yay or nay, but I'm just gonna throw this question out to you.
Oh yeah.
Do you think, and talking about like Valerie and being a cult, you know, being a not in a cult. I hope none of us are in a cult, but being like a cult star or being, you know, part of pop culture. Do you think it was easier back like in the 80s to break out as that like cult person, like easier than it is now because of social media? Because there's so many
in a way,
people
yeah. Because I think with any musician, they're part of some sort of scene, and the scene and all that helps you, get out there like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but even
there's no scenes going on nowadays, so that's part of the thing. Is like we only have online, but there's so many people on there,
Yeah.
But then
And
you
not-
see what can happen. Even we don't know how often, but just for an example, look at Lil Nas X. This kid blew up literally off TikTok.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's true.
Yeah,
Really
I think
super famous, about to do big things, just getting started. Like
I think
it's
it was harder
crazy.
to get exposure back then, but
Oh,
now,
yeah.
like anybody can see your stuff now.
Yeah.
It's just
Because
chance.
if you think a lot of the people that made it big back in the 80s and 90s, it took them at least like a good 10 years of trying really, really, really hard. Now it's like you post one video and boom.
Would you classify somebody like Valerie Sassyfras? Because let's be honest. I mean, Valerie is not gonna be a little Nas X that's gonna sell out a stadium, right? But what kind of what kind of category would you put her in? Like somebody like from the 70s or 80s. So let's say you'd hope that Valerie would get big. Who would you kind of compare her to?
Ooh.
I mean, you could go
like
ahead.
Olivia Newton-John on acid.
I was thinking. Her songs are great. I love her music. I mean, it really is. But it's such a very niche thing, It's because it's not like a comedy. I don't consider her music comedy, and I'm not trying to say her music's like him, but like your favorite Gene, Tiptoe Through the Tulip, Tiny Tim or something.
Yeah.
Her
But
music is
totally
not
in
like
that
that.
same vein. Like
It is. It is.
Steve called it outsider music, like where Wesley Willis type of thing, like where it's like very unique, where they're not similar, but it's just like very unique and not sensible to most people. Like
I think you just hit the nail on the head, Gene. By mentioning like Wesley Willis. Yeah, I think you kind of hit the head right on the head.
That should be an official name for that genre. And I like as far as our show too, we can be the outsider.
I think that is. It might be because like Seaver mentioned it, and like the way he said it seems like that is what actually it is called. Like, so I don't know. Yeah,
we're an outsider podcast if you think about it too. So that's awesome.
Yeah, and I consider it after show chat. I mean, we're not. I would consider that.
Oh, do you think we're underground?
I think we're so far underground that it would take us years to dig out. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I would think. Yeah, I think it's just a subculture that's weird. I mean, that's the stuff I like. I mean, I like other stuff, but there's always been a part of me that always did. There's always been a part of me that liked the Dr. Demento show.
Yeah.
And not all the music was there. It was just Weird Al parodies. I mean, there was all kind of weird music. They had the Residents in there. Residents is another band. That is just weird. Crispin Glover's albums. I mean, it's just avant-garde, maybe, but just different,
Definitely avant-garde with that too, man.
I've never been a normal person, in case y'all never noticed.
All around, full circle right here.
Yeah.
I've never ever been a normal person that's gonna. Oh man, that Billy Ray Cyrus new music song is just so fantastic. I'm not that. I'm always been looking for something different.
Yeah, we're not cookie cutter. We're single mold, man. We're single moldy.
Yeah. I think all of us are. I mean, honestly, I think we all are. That's what makes us bond too. So,
right, yeah.
Yep.
Like Thomas says, we're weird.
We're weirder than him.
I know. When he said that, I was so proud. I took that as such a compliment.
I know. He said, you think I'm weird? You see people in the after show chat. These people are weird. What do you mean weird? So we have Mr. Muscles and Mr. Flex. Drummer boy. I don't know.
Oh,
We're gonna have that kind of show.
What a great holiday special.
Oh, yeah.
I was just thinking about it earlier on my way home.
Yeah.
Holiday special.
Are we
With all the guests
really
coming,
weird?
Harold, you're just great.
The what?
With all the guests coming to the door and everything. Like,
I know. I watched
know.
it. I think we did a great job. On
I
that
loved
Christmas show.
I
Yeah.
think so.
I think we did a great job. I'm proud of that show. That's what I told the hotel clerk whenever I was trying to promote it. I said, watch our Christmas show. You want to see something? Watch our Christmas show. That's watch that. Hey, Debbie, how you doing? Debbie's been winning. She had Harlem Globetrotters. Yeah, she had Harlem Globetrotters. Right front row seats.
I know. I was just singing it with her name in it.
Yeah, she had front row seats at the Harlem Globetrotters. She was on a trip and she got one better than I did this year so far.
Hey.
And it looked like a fun time. Looked like she had about 4 or 5 tickets. I think 5 or 6 tickets. And she got to meet the players. I'll be honest with you. I didn't even know the Harlem Globetrotters were still around. But there they were. Debbie was in the front row.
She was there.
Basketballs on both her fingers.
I don't know if they made her hold the basketball right here.
Bubbling basketball.
Yeah. Yeah, she was standing in between them as they threw the basketball.
Who was your favorite Harlem Globetrotters? I always liked Curly. And
I don't know them well enough.
Yeah. Meadowlark Lemon was always fun too. Cool. That's the only 2 I know. Curly.
Yeah.
I know they were on Scooby Doo. Like that's like
yeah, Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah,
the whistly song.
Yeah, iconic.
6 tickets.
Wow, 6 tickets.
Hey.
6 tickets. That's awesome. They had a meeting. They were taking pictures with the gang and everything else. It's awesome.
If I won tickets to that, I would definitely go. That's intense.
Oh, I'd go too. I'd definitely go too. I'd bring the grandkids for sure. I used to like to go watch the Harlem Globetrotters. They're always entertaining, you know.
What about medieval times? Did you ever go to medieval times?
Ooh.
No, I've never been to medieval times.
Oh, you gotta go.
Well, I don't know if they have a location near Harold.
I know they have one in Orlando. I see it all the time in Orlando, but I've never been.
You make a day out of it.
There's one like half an hour from there's just like one. I guess it's whatever's supposed to be near New York, but it's kind of far from New York. Yeah. It's near that big American Dream Mall.
Yes.
Yeah. It's in New Jersey. Yeah.
My whole life. And then I got to a certain age and I realized they don't just have those everywhere.
No. I think they have one in Texas, maybe. I think.
There's a few. There's one I think there's 2 in Florida because there's one in
Oh, I know the concept. I know the concept. Believe me,
I'm just trying to. Yeah, well, but exactly, it's not it's a dinner theater. Like it's not like that.
Yeah.
There was one in Anaheim, I think.
Anaheim?
Anaheim, that makes sense. I think I went to the one in Anaheim also.
Yeah, it was right next to this really cool old wax museum. I forget the name of it, but it was like from the 70s, and they had a George Burns that you could like sit and take a picture next to.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Out of anyone.
5 bags.
Been to Chicago and the Vegas one.
Oh my God, Vegas medieval times.
Oh,
wow, Vegas. Getting around, going to the Vegas.
During our wedding.
I know.
I did the low rent. I went to whenever I went to Gatlinburg, Pigeon Forge. I went to the Hatfield and McCoy's dinner show.
Oh yeah.
It was a rooter good time. No, it was fun.
All your food.
It was probably just like medieval times. I'm sure it was fun.
It was the same kind of deal. And we went to another one. I forgot what. We've been to a couple of those.
I know they have pirate ones too.
How big was? I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Go ahead.
Harold, how big was the act? How close were you to the action?
For the Hatfield and McCoys.
Yeah,
pretty far. I was like pretty far up. And,
they weren't hitting the gun and your wig wasn't flying.
No, they weren't spitting the moonshine in next to in my spittoon next to my feet. Yeah, Dolly Stampede. We didn't do Dolly Stampede, but we did the Hatfield. I tell you what, say what you will, but they charge you outrageous prices for like that Hatfield McCoys and Pigeon Forge, and then the people that go, oh my good, they must make a fortune on those things. Anything in Gatlinburg or Pigeon Forge is just obnoxious. It's just craziness. It's just
Really
overpriced. I mean, a tourist trap. I mean, you just bring your wallet because they're gonna take. You think Mr. Muscles is bad? They're gonna take everything.
Oh no!
And they're not even gonna be as charming as Mr. Muscles.
No. Well, there was a guy at the Comedy Barn that was pretty good. That Comedy Barn was pretty good. That was Hoot and Root.
You're gonna have to get a set there. Mr. Muscles have to start doing a set.
Oh, that'd be good. I don't have Mr. Muscles don't have a good enough talent. You have to have. I mean, comedy is one thing. You have a talent too. You know.
Well,
what he's gonna do?
Get some tap dancing shoes, Mr. Muscles.
Medieval times. Don't you have to eat with your hands? They don't give you no forks.
Yeah. Remember? Oh my God! You want to talk about iconic? How about Janine Garofalo as the medieval times waitress and the cable guy?
The cable guy. That's where I got. The medieval time. I didn't like that movie.
The food's good though, honestly. Like it's enjoyable. I don't know.
Yeah,
like,
I bet
they would give you one, but
Def. You think they're not gonna? You pay all that money, they're gonna give it to them. If that was her deal, she wouldn't give it to them.
Man, I love me some turkey legs. After that show, I'd probably fall asleep or something.
$80 a person? Is that what medieval times is? $80 a person?
Or I think I
haven't gone there.
That other show.
Oh, the Hatfield and McCoys.
Oh, okay.
Wow, it might have been. I don't remember. A Clownfish show in Brents would be crazy.
That would be wild.
That would be. Can you imagine?
I'll go to Silver Dollar City. I'm so down.
Yeah, that traffic is that Pigeon Forge. Like if you go in the peak time, you're screwed. You have to go like off times. You really got to go. Like we go like during Mardi Gras sometimes, and that's okay.
I bet that's off. Yeah, that's definitely
that's way off.
Yeah, because it's like cold there. Yeah.
Yeah, but if you go during the June, July, oh my God, it's madness. And we haven't gone in a bunch of years. We used to go quite often, but we stopped. I don't know. It's just one of them things. We just stopped. I don't know.
It's less that's attracting you there. Like, why would you? You're not really like taking your grandkids there, right? Like, I feel like it's more of like a family destination.
Yeah, 100%. You have to bring the kids. You know, we went to Dollywood a couple of times, and Pigeon Forge is nice. It really is nice. Uber Gatlinburg is nice. You get to go skiing. You know,
that looks nice.
Yeah,
the cable.
Yeah. We went 1 year for that, and the traffic is bad though in that main. Oh my God. Oh, if you go at a bad time, it is horrible. It really is horrible. But it is what it is.
A bunch of grumpy tourists too. Oh my God, that's how it is in Orlando too. Oh man, that traffic. It's just a bunch of angry people who aren't from there, and they're just mad that they're on vacation.
Just stuck in a car.
Yeah.
I tell you what, Dollywood though. I mean, we're just talking. It is just a bull session right now. We're just chatting now. This is really the after show chat. We don't even have nothing. They're not even doing a yay or nay. But anyway, like if you go to Dollywood, it's always like whenever we went. I don't know how it is now, but whenever we went, it was like older workers. Like everybody's like retirement age. Yeah,
videos I've seen.
Yeah, and they're nice. They really are nice. It's not like your normal teenagers or nothing, you know. So. Debbie just came back from Disney. Debbie, how busy was Disney?
Oh, I'm sorry.
I would never go to Disney.
Yeah, every time I watch a video of someone waiting in line and going on a ride that doesn't do anything exciting, I think of you, Harold.
I know.
Yeah, I can't take that.
Your computer.
You're thinking of me with my laptop strap.
Oh my God, future man!
I need a plug-in though. I need a good battery life. My laptop battery's shot. You know.
I know you need to bring a charger. You got to plug it into the wall. Like you keep plugging it into outlets along the line.
Yeah. No, Disney could. I'm good with Disney. I mean, even if I'd win a trip, yeah, we're gonna do a yay or nay. All right, Steve, you talk us into it.
A quick way, yeah,
a quick one. We're not going to do a long, drawn out one.
Whoever has it. inspiration
I
for
have
one?
one.
Oh, you have one.
Perfect.
Oh, good.
Because I was gonna like bring something up offhanded, so I'll just make it into a yay or nay. Even
There
though it
you
doesn't.
go.
So you could start with me if you want.
No, you go last.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, whoever says it gets to go.
Oh.
All right.
Unless
Sweet.
you really want to go first. If you really want to go, if you're insisting, we'll let you go first.
I mean, I just want to give people a chance to come up with one if they don't have it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. When this came up in my mind because of the angry vacation drivers. When the angry dads wear T-shirts to Disney about how much money it costs and how mad they are. Yay or nay?
We might. I mean, do you want to make it a little more easy to answer, where it's like matching family shirts, or are you really just talking about that specifically?
No, well, I mean, matching family shirts. I mean, I don't know. That's two different things.
Well,
Okay, then.
Yeah, that's two different things.
Because usually when the dad has a shirt that says, like, it'll be like.
It usually will be a.
Yeah, it'll be like
will
the
have
wife
one,
and the daughter will be like buying everything at Disney,
Yeah,
and then the
exactly.
dad will be like, my wallet's empty at
Yeah.
Disney, or like can't wait for the beer or
I
something.
know,
Like,
literally. I'm here for the beer.
yeah,
All right.
something like that.
Yeah, it'll be like, or drunk and broke at Disney or
Yeah.
something.
All right,
Just
all right.
keep
I
my
got
wife
it.
Happy.
Yeah, exactly.
I got it. I've been there. I've done.
Yeah, I know. I was gonna say.
I'll keep my opinion to myself. It was super busy at Hollywood Studios. Magic
that makes
Kingdom.
sense,
Magic
yeah.
Kingdom wasn't bad. That's good. Good.
What's up, fun?
So Nay, there's a few Nay. All right. Gene, you want to go first since you're
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
I'll say nay, definitely nay.
Nay. You don't believe in those shirts. You
Well,
don't.
not that. Like, yeah, don't be an asshole just because you had to go on vacation with your family.
But do they really? All right, I'm gonna keep my opinion.
All right, well, go ahead, girl.
All right.
Because it's your turn now.
All right, I will say I've done it. I didn't have a shirt that said "Screw Disney." I hate being here or nothing. But everybody had. My wife thought it was funny, so everybody had one had a Mickey Mouse, one had a Goofy, one had a Pluto. Of course, she gave me Grumpy. You know, I'm supposed to be the grumpy dad. You know, grumpy.
That's not the same exact thing.
No. But I never had. No, I never. My wife never made me one that says. No, my wife never made me one that says I'm angry because my wallet is broke. Because you know what? My wife wouldn't do that because usually whenever we go on those trips, it's my idea anyway. You know, and my wife is the one that probably should say, I'm angry. My husband drug me drag me to Disney World, and I wanted to go on a cruise and relax. And here I am and waiting in line for 4 hours. Now my wife would wear that.
There you go.
But usually it's my fault that we go to Disney. You know, I have these grand ideas that, oh yeah, we're gonna spend time with the family, not realizing how nightmare it is. You know,
I know, but it's also can be fun.
It's both.
I know.
It's fun. Can I be 100% honest?
Yes.
Every trip that we ever been to on Universal or Disney or like that, like those two places. Let's just leave it at those. Orlando in general. And this is since the kids have been small, and we go. There has never, ever been a time in our family that me and my wife don't talk about divorce.
Damn. Shit.
Ding dong.
I mean, fair enough. Fair enough.
Ding dong.
It's so stressful. It's so aggravating that we argue to death, and I can't believe I'm over here. You know, maybe it's just my family and my.
Yeah, no,
I'm throwing it out there. I'm just telling the 100% truth.
No, totally.
Yeah, I'm just throwing it out there. There has not been a time that arguments haven't been flared.
So serious. Yeah.
Because,
I mean, when you get pushed to the limit like that, and that's what I mean about the drivers too, where it's like everyone is just like so at their limit, like really, you know, and in ways that you wouldn't expect, and you're like guilty also because you're like supposed to be enjoying it, and it just sucks. Like,
Just like grinding your teeth. Just
and it's just stressful, and it's brings out the worst in you a lot of times, and if something goes wrong, you're very quick to tend to blame somebody else. I can't believe you wanted to come on Space Mountain. Now we got to wait in this freaking line for an hour and a half. You know, it's like, you know, it to me,
all this for the stupid haunted mansion. It doesn't anything.
Yeah. Why you bought tickets to this place? You knew it was gonna rain 3 months ago. Well, if you buy, if you buy your tickets 3 months in advance, you get this much off. Well, now we don't have time to relax at the pool. Now you drag me to this Legoland place over here, an hour away from Orlando in Tampa Bay. It's never good. So yeah, I have a nightmare sometimes about this. That's not a yay or nay. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm sorry. Angelo, what about you with the t-shirt?
You got to vent it out sometimes, babe.
Well, also that really shows just how serious it is. Like,
yeah. I tell the truth.
We got the hard-hitting scoops here. You know?
Right. I don't hold back. I'll let y'all know. You know, this is what happens when we go on these trips. Now, other trips that's very relaxed, perfect. Except
you've been on a lot of relaxing trips lately.
Yeah, except whenever you get stuck in Dallas and you put your wife in a substandard Motel 6 $49 room, and then it gets a little edgy again. But
it can't all be perfect, okay?
Can't always. All right, Angelo. What about you? You would be buying the dad? I hate being at Disney. And they spend all my money. Can't retire now.
Right? I spent my 401k on ears at Disney.
That would be a big nay because hell no. I mean, at the same time, I probably want to be in the position of like making everything be good, but like you can't control people. Yeah, like you guys said. So, no. Those shirts are just cheap. I don't know. I'll probably just start drinking or something.
Yeah, I don't like their shirts either. Like
start drinking.
Yeah, I don't like funny shirts like that either. You know, I don't care for them. Aaron, those shirts, yeah, nay.
I say nay because I mean I get it. Like it's expensive, but you're supposed to be there for a good time. So and it's like I don't know, way to make your kids feel like crap. You know?
Yeah.
Shitty. And could you imagine if you were with somebody that was one of those people that had like the year pass to go to Disney and it was like fucking stressful? Oh, freaking stressful the whole time, and you argue the whole time. But they're like, I love Disney and we're going every month. Could you imagine that kind of a relationship?
True.
Yeah.
We should continue that relationship.
Know that it's out there.
Oh, absolutely. Usually those people find each other though, luckily.
Yeah. I think they find each other.
True.
And some people I've known these people on Facebook and she even admitted, she said, I hated Disney. Then they started going, and now she's a big Disney. They go. That's the one I'll always look at after the show, and I say, look, boy, she's at Disney again. Well, not Debbie, but another person. But anyway, yeah, some people just learn to live with Disney. All right, Ramona, you brought up the topic, so you must have a strong opinion.
I'll do a slight cop out. I'm gonna say nay overall because it's gross. You know, it's just like negative. Like, like, don't even do it. Like, come on, try to get some enjoyment out of your life. But I understand that it's like a trope too. So when if in the case that like the whole family just like thought it was funny and this was like their dream was to wear those shirts, I'm not gonna yuck your yum on that. I'll kind to give you a yay, but
also if anyone's ever been to Disney World, it's the absolute nightmare of humanity. I mean, really, talk about brings out the worst in people. It's just like awful. It is so unpleasant.
Yeah. I think of a guy really. If a dad's wearing that shirt, somebody put him up to it. He ain't.
You're most likely right. Yeah, he's not seeking out a customized.
Yeah. He don't give.
Some of them. So
yeah, maybe some of them. Yeah, some of them may.
Well, yeah, no one was ever smiling when they were wearing that shirt. I'll tell you that much. No one was ever enjoying their vacation when they were wearing that shirt.
And
they probably had to pay for the shirt. They didn't even want the shirt.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, they got voted into wearing the shirt.
Yeah.
Right.
I could not
If they
fathom.
all think it's cute, then that's cute.
Yeah.
But if anyone is compromised, nay.
Yeah.
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 I also want to say that I understand the different stress levels. The one time we went to Disney, my best friend works there, so we basically went for free other than food, and they knew how to navigate the park like a secret agent, and everything was amazing and stunning.
And it was still stressful.
Yeah, and it was still stressful. So I understand when I was so unbelievably grateful, and I had such perspective because I understand that when you're going there and spending your life savings.
Yeah, it's true.
And
it's
everything's
$1,000s.
stressful and
Yeah.
it's crazy. Oh my god.
Yeah.
This is the worst trip to the DMV ever.
It would be like so different.
Yeah. And that's my problem whenever I go, because you're spending so much money that you feel like obligated, like I gotta do I gotta make sure I hit this. I gotta make sure we do this. I gotta make sure we do this. And it just puts it, come on. Like I don't what are y'all doing? Y'all eating breakfast? I said, we gotta hurry up and get to the park. We have this to do. We have this to do. This line is gonna be the, so it's so, you put too much pressure on people. It's not like, oh, let's just sleep late and whenever we get there, we'll get there. Yeah, it's like a job. It's like a job that it's harder than a job. So the kids are tired and but we walked all day yesterday. Can we just hang by the pool today? No, I didn't pay all this money to hang by the pool. I didn't spend my life savings just to hang by the pool. We could have did that at the Holiday Inn Motel 6 up the road for $50. No, this is we got to go see this. We got to do this. We got to go ride this whatever ride. And we got to go ride the Tower Drop or whatever it is, the Hollywood Terror ride, whatever. Yeah. We got to do this. And then if you don't get to do it, then you feel, oh, how was your trip? It was good, but I didn't get to meet Mickey Mouse. Oh,
right. Always something. Always something.
Yeah, when I went, Princess, the Frozen Princess wasn't there, and now I couldn't see her, and my kids are traumatized. And
all my grandchildren puked on me.
Yeah, they all want to go back next year now to see Princess. And,
yeah, I bet they do, because that's who you want to see.
That's rough.
Well, and it's so ridiculous. When I was a kid, we used to walk around. I remember my dad my mom, parents would go to parents. And you just walk around and you see Mickey Mouse just standing there. Mm-hmm. Hey, Mickey, hey. You take a picture. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You just take a picture. You'd see all the characters. And you'd just be standing around. There's no lines. Now you want to go see Mickey Mouse, you got to wait in line for 4 freaking hours to go.
You have to book a fast pass. You have to book a meeting.
But I gotta say, we saw a couple of characters, and
we did. But again,
I got a cute hug from Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, you have to have good timing, but you really have to know what you're doing, and most families don't.
Yeah.
Most people who are just going there don't know what they're doing. We literally were there with a person who works there, and he who has a hyper fixation on theme parks, so I know about stuff too.
Yeah. They probably have it on their little. At 103, Mickey's gonna walk out this little area right here.
Well, and we were literally waiting by where they go backstage.
That's what I mean. Yeah, that's what I mean. You had an expert.
But it was mostly good timing. If you just catch them before everyone gets in line, then you can get a picture.
Oh yeah. If you have that timing. I never get that luck. It's like
Well, and everything is scheduled if you dig deep enough.
And that's how it is now too. It's even worse now. It's crazy, and you have to pay extra to even get it. So, let's stop talking about Disney. We don't need to keep talking.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Baby.
Well, that was a good yay or nay right there.
We touched every emotion.
Right.
Yeah. There we go. We'll do one more real quick one, then we're gonna end the show. Okay. Valentine's Day. Yay or nay?
Wow.
Okay. Want me to go first? Or Angela, you want to go first?
Well, they did say
Valentine's Day. Yay or nay? Valentine's Day.
Should be one day of the. Yeah, every day is Valentine's Day, but I approve of Valentine's Day, so big yay.
Big yeah. Okay, Aaron.
I think it should be every day. I don't know. I think Valentine, not to sound like a hippie or anything, but I think Valentine's Day is just kind of a corporate thing for people to buy a bunch of BS for people. So I think it's kind of a nay. I kind of think, if you really love somebody, you should buy them stuff throughout the year if you feel like it. You know what I mean? But it's kind of like Christmas or whatever.
Wow, I can imagine that. I can imagine the Guzman's houses for Valentine's Day. Angelo brings flowers, and Aaron said, "You should be bringing me this every day." And she throws it in his face.
No, I gotta buy her chocolate and flowers every other day.
Wow.
Yeah, or else he sleeps on the couch. No, I'm just
I sleep right there.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm saying he doesn't have to do anything. But
yeah, you do. I sleep on the couch sometimes because I don't bring it. It's right there.
So nay, yay for Angelo and nay for Lil Aaron. Nay for Debbie. Steve Templer, nay.
Mostly nays in the chat.
Yeah. Steve says his wife and wife.
No, we've never said horses say nay.
Claire says mostly yay. Okay. Guess that's a yay. All right. Ramona, yay or nay Valentine's Day?
Yay.
Yay.
I agree, obviously, and understand that this is not the tea. That it's like a corporatized, horrible thing on its face. But much like the novelty shirts, when a trope exists, sometimes you have a cute experience with it in earnest, and then it can just be cute to you, Mm-hmm. And although you are participating in corporate greed, you have memories associated with it. And like we do, I always do stuff for Valentine's Day. We both do. Sorry, I answered for you.
Oh, that's okay.
Watch, they're gonna say nay.
Gee, nay.
I wish this bitch would stop buying me stuff.
Right. She did message me last year and said that.
I know. We were totally best friends in February of last year.
We probably were.
Yeah, I don't know. You're right, actually. I guess it's good.
Yeah.
That time. Yeah, we were probably. I was texting you about how much I didn't want Ramona's Valentine's Day gift.
Yeah, you did. Actually, I remember pretty point blankly, you took a picture and had a bunch of laughing faces like this.
Yeah, get this crap off the table. I know, right?
Yeah, Aaron was messaging Harold too last year. I don't want to do that.
I know. Harold gets all the.
I had to hear all of it. I had to hear from Aaron. I had to hear from Jean. Then Ramona was showing me pictures of what she bought Jean, and I think Jean would love it. And I'm like, I don't know about that, but I didn't say nothing. And then Angelo was showing me what he bought little Aaron, and I couldn't tell him that nothing. It was a rough year. Jean, so yay for you.
Yeah, it's a yay. I definitely agree with what both Claire and Matt said in the comments of the visual aspect of it, where like I just love like pink is my favorite color. I love drawing hearts on everything, like, and that's just forever. So like I always buy stuff around Valentine's Day because I just like how it looks and it really matches. That's cute. I like that. It matches like my aesthetic and stuff. I do think it's alienating for a lot of people, but I was definitely like, my mom is like really thoughtful and nice, and she used to like give us little chocolates and stuff on Valentine's Day. So like for me, it wasn't ever really like a romantic holiday for me. It was more just like about showing love to your loved ones. But I do agree, like you do need to, like, that shouldn't be the only day that you're giving chocolates. But like for people like me and Ramona who are just like very clingy and attached, like that's just a day where we do even more mushy bullshit,
Exactly.
like. But
yeah, it is every day over here. Yeah. But on that day, we got a cute memory, and it just became a thing,
Yeah,
as that's awesome.
Yeah, but like I know how, like I have definitely felt. Before Ramona, I had plenty of crappy Valentine's days, so like I totally get the other side of it. But I'm lucky I don't feel.
Yeah, that yeah. Well, that's good. That's good. That the relationship sounds terrific. I mean, Vicky Gibbons is right. And Rose Dunning a bit. See, you get a lot of those in there. All right, Harold Dufresne. I mean, personally, I don't. We don't do nothing for Valentine's Day personally. We don't exchange nothing. Probably don't even acknowledge the day. Be honest. Probably, hate to say it like that, but it's true. I mean, we probably don't even acknowledge. I don't even remember. I don't. I mean, I'm not against it, but we really don't celebrate it. To be honest with you, maybe when I'm not again. It is kind of car. And you know what? You can't go to a restaurant for Valentine's Day either. You are right. Whoever said that in the chat, it's hard to go to not that I would be going to a restaurant anyway, but. But you know what? I say that, but sometimes I do. Like if it's Valentine's Day, I'll say, "Oh, do you want me to?" You know, my wife likes boiled crabs against my better judgment. I'll say, "You want some boiled crabs? I'll buy you Valentine's Day." So I do kind of do that too. I don't think I did anything last year. Maybe. Oh wait, I did. I have a picture with me and Mrs. Dufresne for Valentine's Day last year.
Oh.
We really sparked it up.
Sparked it up.
Yeah.
Wow, dude. Oh.
You don't want to see it?
Of course we do.
Yeah. What kind of question is that?
I will also say, in addition to others, like Ramona and I always celebrated Valentine's Day because Juggalo Day or Juggalo Weekend was always like, we would always be driving on a trip and Valentine's Day would be right at the beginning. So we would have no choice. Like, we'd be on the road anyway.
Yeah.
So we'd be like, oh, let's eat deep dish pizzas. And
Yeah.
Fago.
Yeah.
For Valentine's Day.
Yeah. Let me see if I could find it. When is Valentine's Day? February 14th?
No, it's the 13th, Harold.
No. Well, it was around there that me and my wife kind of got dialed up.
Just search. Put the date in the search.
Oh, that's true. But I don't know if it was actually Valentine's Day or day before. But y'all can keep on talking, and I'm sure it'll show up on my feed.
I mean, on the subject of love and stuff, if you're truly in love with somebody, you show them, and with the small things, how much you love them every single day. So that's what it is for me.
Well,
why do you think me and this woman are so strong? It's because every day we're constantly reminding each other and showing each other our gestures of love all the time.
Whoop, whoop.
Whoop, whoop.
I might not even be able to find it, so you might luck out.
Thank you, Nanya.
Do you have any plans for this Valentine's Day?
Oh no, not yet.
How many crabs are you
Right around the corner, Harold? Let's go.
What's that?
Hey, you better start planning.
Yeah. You got them.
Oh, there it is.
Let's see, Harold.
Okay. Let me get it. Wait. Trying to find a good one.
The cutest picture. I should have
known. Soda.
Also,
Rip it.
I know that Dollar Tree Rip It. I would love to drink that.
Yes, that was me and Mrs. Dufresne. Sharing an intimate moment right here for Valentine's Day. It wasn't for no contest. This was just this was actually just us.
Okay. Oh, that's the best one when you both are.
Yeah, that's cute.
You can tell my wife like looking at me like,
yeah, she's over it.
Hell you're doing?
Yeah, she's like, all right, Harold.
What can I win for this prize over here?
That's correct.
Yes.
It was like whenever we were trying to do that, we were coming up with a dance for my daughter's wedding a year or so ago. And we were trying to do the I said, oh, it'd be a fun dance would be the Elvis song from Viva Las Vegas. Cheek to cheek, nose to nose. And we tried to go like that, like Elvis and Margaret did, like nose to nose. And we just couldn't. We were like, it was so uncomfortable getting like nose to nose with your loved one. You know, it's like, no, I can't do it.
Hey, I got a Valentine's picture of being Aaron.
Oh, you do?
It's super old. This is super old. So.
All right.
Probably the last time we went out for Valentine's Day.
Aww.
Ooh,
What is that? French toast?
That is like what's it? It's a Taiwanese like dessert. It's what's it called? Honey toast.
Ooh, that sounds
I
good.
don't remember.
Oh.
It's pretty good. They're pretty long. Look at that. It's pretty long.
I know that. You know why little Aaron didn't remember because she
What's
hates
the date on there?
Valentine's Day.
Oh, this was 20. I mean, this
She
was like
blocked it out.
2020, but
She
Wow.
blocks it from her memory.
I know.
She doesn't want to. She don't want to know.
Oh, I was gonna say we could do a special Valentine's show, but it's
Yeah. What?
Valentine's on the 14th.
She's like, forget.
All right, gang, we've been on for an hour 45. Let's end this for.
right.
We're gonna be back on Sunday night for 100 episode.
big show. Stay tuned. Tell all your friends. Like and subscribe.
Yes. Like and subscribe. We've been getting good viewers, good viewership for us. Like Valerie and I was talking about, we have to pull out.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
This is so fun.
Thank you,
100%.
Valerie. We
100%.
Oh, yeah. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know where we were on our way to Valentine's Day of 2019?
No.
We were on our way to getting food poisoning in New Orleans.
Oh,
yeah.
We were
It's
at,
always for juggalos.
Grant-
yeah, we were at Ruby Falls in where is that? In
Ruby
Chattanooga.
Falls, that
Yeah.
was so cute.
Yep. Chattanooga. Right there, right
It's
in
a
Chattanooga.
underground waterfall. You gotta walk. You gotta go down in an elevator. We just like see a road sign and be like, "Oh, let's go do that." So,
Oh,
it's
y'all
a
went in the
underground
cave?
waterfall. You go down an
Yeah.
elevator like a million
Oh, yeah.
feet down,
Yeah. it's
and
cool.
you walk through like all these crazy caverns, and all the rocks and stalactites like look like stuff, and they have little plaques in front of it that says what it looks like. Like if it looks like green eggs and ham, it'll have a little plaque in front of it, and you're like, "Oh yeah, it does." And then you walk through all this underground tunnels of caves, and at the end, there's this natural underground waterfall, and it's like stunning. And you just stand there in awe, like, how did this happen?
Did
That's
y'all do the hold on. How you spell Chattanooga? Chat? Oh, there it is.
CHATT.
Yeah. So you mean this waterfall right here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah! Ruby Falls, baby!
There it is. Yeah, it's a very distinct waterfall.
Yeah.
And they played. It was such a cool like laser light show they did with it. Like it was
I
really
know.
cool.
Uh-huh.
See?
That's cool.
Been there, done that. Been there, done that.
Wasn't it
There's
so
my granddaughter.
Oh, there you go.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep. Been there, done that. We had we've been there, Ramona. Awesome.
Yeah.
I like that. I like that. I like it. I like that. And it wasn't too much. That wasn't like Pigeon Forge. It wasn't too expensive.
No, it was
wasn't too
reasonable.
much.
It was
Yeah.
really, and it was really nice and really cool.
Yeah. It was different. And you got to go to Lookout Point. The one. I don't know if y'all did the. Yeah.
Yeah, on top. Yeah.
Ooh, I tell you what, riding up to that Ruby Falls, though, man, those roads.
Yeah,
were
that winding. Yeah.
crazy.
That was crazy. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! That's like, oh, like the roads were like, oh my
Yeah,
god.
you're on like the
that
side of
was-
a mountain.
Oh yeah, literally. Can you imagine living up there? Oh my god,
know.
drive that road every day. Oh my god,
I know.
because there was houses all over. I mean,
Yeah, there
people-
was. Yeah, it was a residential area, pretty
Oh,
much.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a residential area, and then boom, there's the place with the waterfall. Then you got to drive a little bit further to go to Lookout Point, Lookout Mount, whatever it was called. Definitely. Oh, glad y'all did it.
Yeah.
It was so fun.
Chattanooga.
I loved it.
Going to Chattanooga. Well, I eat crawfish in Chattanooga. Chattanooga. All right. Chattanooga. All right. All right, gang. I love Chattanooga too. I don't know if y'all were coming down, but I like that highway in Chattanooga. I've been on it a bunch of times. And boy, you're just going through the city, and then all of a sudden you just like go around a mountain, and it's like through a tunnel. It's
There's
nice.
so much beautiful scenery.
Yeah,
out
oh,
there. It's
it's
a really
beautiful.
gorgeous
It
area.
is beautiful.
I
And
would
if,
love to, yeah.
and if you're going north out of Chattanooga, little hint, you go north a little bit, about 10 miles. Take one of the exits. There's a Western Sizzling.
Oh.
I'm taking notes because whenever we come see you, we're taking that route. We'll see.
All right, go to Chattanooga, get you a Weston Sizzling, and you go through Tallahassee, and you get you a Whataburger. All
Send me a
right,
picture of your ID. Maybe they'll give us a discount.
maybe so, maybe so. All right, gang. Thank y'all very much for watching. Thank you, Valerie Sassyfras.
Thank you, Valerie.
I definitely got to cut out some of this to give out to the producer of the show. I don't think they want to watch.
Yeah, the whole. Well, they'll know once she gets off.
Yeah. I'll give them the link, and they can do their own judgment. Maybe they want to watch. Maybe they have their own opinion about Disney. You know, maybe I'll be getting a message. We want to do a documentary about you. We'll feed you some seafood every day too, like Valerie. Okay, you follow me. That's okay. Come on.
That's okay. Maybe Mr. Muscles will get on Cameo too.
What's that?
I said Mr. Muscles will end up on Cameo.
Yeah, there you go. I'm gonna say, do you want to follow me or do you want to follow Mr. Muscles? Which one do you want to follow? All right, gang. Good night, Ramona. I'm glad you kicked Gene out of here finally. Get Gene out.
Thank you. Good night, folks.
Good night. We'll see y'all Sunday for 100 episodes.
All right. 100. Yes. Good night.
It's going to be that time of the night when we gather to chat all night. Come join us and see what we got. Having fun to do and hit cool shots. Watch our video live. Blah, blah, blah. Well, join us and then your care shall be forgot.